Also these very famous little jade figures of the Olmec. You see some have obvious elongated heads. Also amongst the Olmec, there are obvious signs in the sculpture of cranial deformation or elongated heads, probably only amongst the royal class, which is what we also find in other cultures around the world that performed cranial deformation. It was only for the royalty. And then we find the actual examples of cranial deformation among the Olmec people. You can see that these are clearly cradle-boarded, or examples of cranial deformation. Nothing profound in terms of size of the skull, or even the shape. So what we've been able to see is cranial deformation was performed by at least 3 cultures in ancient Mexico: the Olmec, the Maya, and the latter one, whose name I didn't really account for, read properly. But it was only done, like anywhere else on the planet, cranial deformation was only done on the royal people, the priestly class, the chiefly class, to distinguish themselves from the commoners. And that's what we find, where we find cranial deformation on 6 of the 7 continents on this planet. And the most common timeline seems to be, for some reason, 2,000 years ago. I don't think there's a necessary connection with that. But also, the most profound elongated skulls on the planet clearly are the Paracas from the coast of Peru.